Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Morrowind. Well, last time, I did some murder for a Daedric prince, and as a reward for that, I got a new hat. And what a bloody hat it is. Agility and endurance raised by 40 permanently, because it's a constant effect, so, oh yeah. Now this is an absolute flipping monstrous piece of gear. So okay, now we know how ridiculously good the rewards are for helping out the Daedric princes, let's keep that going because I'm in the right bit of the world to do one more Daedric mission. So, right, need to track down a mad hermit who lives on an island right at the northern point of Tamriel. Get a fork from him and use it to slay a giant bullnetch. So, okay, I feel like yes, that's what we're kicking off with today. If only because, yes, presumably, it's gonna be one of these islands along here. These are pretty much the northernmost islands, excluding this one, which is DLC Island, so that probably doesn't count. Also, I was just rested to get my magic back and, apparently I leveled up last episode, and then completely forgot about that, so, it's not the best level up in the world, is it? No. I mean, willpower's good, and endurance is good, everything else a tiny bit on the underwhelming side. I guess we'll take strength, because, if nothing else, that's carry capacity, and the gear I'm carrying around just keeps getting heavier and heavier. Oh, but I'm immediately feeling that extra fatigue, like my fatigue bar, when I'm just running in my day-to-day business, that is going down so much slower. That is nice. Right, step outside, deal with a handful of locals. The weather's not great today, but yes, I did remember seeing this previously. Not quite due north of me, but on the way. Oh yeah, Daedric Shrine number 2. This one's probably not going to be, you know, another Daedric prince. It would be weird for two of them to be right next to each other. Unless they were like, you know, rival princes or something. That's a possibility, so, okay, don't get your hopes up, John. I feel like, yes, you've been lucky enough with Daedric princes recently. You're probably not just going to stumble into another one right across the water here. What we do have, though, is people. Are you going to be chill, or are you guys going to be a problem? Okay, you guys... Oh, hang on, hang on, there's possibly some problems here. Like, for example, there's just a demon, and also a cliff racer. And no one seems to be, like, doing anything about that. John, you've not got your health set right now. That's not your healing spell, that's water walking. Right, just hide in a corner until I can get my... I'm being kind of bullied right now. Excuse me, everybody just... Let's try that again. It turns out this island's dangerous. Okay, find a nice place to come ashore. And yeah, see if we can track down these losers and... okay. I see some of you already. Possibly you work for those guys. They were like summoning you or whatever. Bare minimum, yeah. Frost attracts are slow. So we could put some magic on you right now. I say that, we want 100% missed you. Excuse me, would you like to just hold still and accept some electricity, please? There we go. Step back and just do a little bit more to you. This is draining my magic fast, I'll admit, but that's good. It's a good thing to just, you know, get out into the world, toss some magic at people, and then, yeah, get to cover before they can even get to me. So, you, my friend, where was the nasty Balmora, who I'm guessing is a high-level variant, so just jump and hit you. That's you dead, stay out of the way. Okay, I see him, the main one over there. Get a little bit of healing going on, please. Oh yeah, he's tossing fireballs at me, but... potentially, is he going to, like, you know, run out of magic at some point? I'm pretty sure everyone does have, like, you know, a magic meter. Can I just, you know... Okay, I'm out of magic so much I can't use my own healing. Was that my healing? That wasn't my healing. This was my healing. And now, right, I think we've just drained him dry. So that's actually good. So down you go again, and... okay, Balmora Lord, using a dwarven weaponry. Right, that should be them dead, but okay, do not underestimate demons. Sometimes they come in, you know, higher ranks than you're expecting. And oh yeah, This guy was a sorcerer specialising in conjuration, so I'm guessing those were, like, your demons. He doesn't seem too mad I killed them, though, so that's fine. Right, heal up my magic, and then... Okay, for whatever reason, the guy inside the shrine seems way less dangerous than the guys outside, so... right, Jafflanek, lovely to meet you there, my friend. Okay, and I see whose shrine this is. It's Sheogorath, which is unfortunate because I know I can't speak to him because I'm literally already doing work for him from his other shrine. So no, and excuse me. Excuse flipping me. Did you just attempt to, you know, stop me moving by casting burden on me? Well, I'm not having that. I'm just going to flipping, yes, cocky, no. Oh yeah, that's the answer to wizards. Alcohol. You just need to get yourself drunk enough. Though tragically that skill book I'd already read. As for the loot meanwhile, okay. This is interesting. A steel blade of heaven. So, when I use this weapon, I gain levitate 50 points for 30 seconds. And by any chance was the reason that, yes, this was given to me here that, okay, there's no way to get in and out of this area, so, right. Use that. Am I now flying? Do I need to hit someone with it for it to activate? Possibly I do, that's unfortunate, so... okay, you're not allowed to stab at corpses, that's not allowed. Ah, hang on, that's not how that works at all. This is an ability I do cast as a spell. So, okay, now I'm flying, and I will give you. The speed is kind of nice, actually. This is a good amount of speed, though. Did you just over-encumber me in the air? Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. If I'm not able to, like, get down to you, then I guess I'm just going to start tossing stuff at you. Basically, screw you, you stupid loser. Here, have a frost storm. Okay, just no, excuse me. In a corner, thank you. Right, we're down on the ground now. The levitate wore off, so, okay, now just to finish off these losers. Excuse me. None of that, please. None of that. Giant hammer, down you go. Right, so I've just interrupted, you know, a group of sorcerers here. Oh, speaking of which, here comes the guy who managed to, yes, hit me before, but, oh yeah. With my agility now raised with my new hat, I should be dodging and hitting way more effectively. Also, I've just discovered there was a staircase. It was right next to the guy I killed immediately. This was not like, you know, a trick dungeon where you needed levitate to get down to the thing. I just didn't see the staircase. Still, as I'm literally working for this guy right now, I'm sure he won't object to me taking the odd diamond. Just always check behind you. And then, okay, flame atronach, not bad, and still nothing. Ruby. Other ruby. You know what? I'm going to leave the ebony. The ebony is quite heavy. So, I'm happy to take what I've got there. That's a good, you know, soul I can use for enchanting down the line. Okay, back outside, and yeah. The game has already flagged something nearby to me. Vars, which I think is not on this island. I think it's the next island over. So, okay, that is... is that the roof of, like, a flipping sorcerer's tower? Sometimes those seem to have, like, a domed roof like that. Oh, yeah, I think so. So, it's got, yeah, the dome here, then a door here, which looks like a tomb, but then so did the one I ran into, yeah, in, what was it, Genesis back in the day. Though before we go in there, kind of but noticed, by the way, right, we've got a shipwreck, and shipwrecks can be really, really good for the loot, so, right, here we go, one cabin, beautiful, we've got ourselves an invoice. Imperial bedding supplies for immediate delivery to Drarain Thelos of Balmora. 40 pillows and... it's that woman. With the infinite pillows. With pillows cooking everywhere. Apparently she was ordering more. And they crashed en route, so... well, that's cooking delightful. Oh, and blimey. These guys were just also, yes, possibly smuggling, I'm not sure, a huge, huge amount of booze. You know what? This is good, because this means I can use the booze in order to be able to carry the booze. Oh yeah, strength of 127, 635 carry capacity. That'll do nicely, actually. And at the back of the ship, I have successfully found the pillows. I mean, I could bring them to her, but they weigh 1 each, so that's like, 8 per thing, and also... There's another 8. There's another 8. There's, like, a load at the bottom. Let's just assume they're all soggy, and she probably wouldn't want them anymore, but... Okay, that's adorable. That the random pillow woman actually gets to come up again later in the game in this random shipwreck. Right, back up to the island. What precisely is vast? Because whatever it is, it's big and important enough that the game decided to, like, mark it on my map as a permanent thing I should be aware of. And there's a... I was about to say, there's a chill skeleton champion. There's not a chill skeleton champion. There's a skeleton champion that is perfectly happy to try and come and kick my ass. So, no. No, 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 no. Stay down, please. No. Big old bone lord, but okay. Those guys go down in a hurry to just a great big smash in the head. And here we go. Down the bottom past a few more skeletons and whatnot. We've got... Oh. Is this like a tower where you guys are teaching how to do conjuration, necromancy, etc., etc.? Because, okay, I'm getting either church or lecture hall vibes here. Well, whoever this is, she's willing to have a chat to me, so... hello, who are you? And House Telvanni, right. So, okay, this is like, a House Telvanni school or something. A bit out of the way because, yes, I'm guessing even in a House Telvanni, some people might get a bit sniffy about necromancy. It feels very illegal and not something people are happy about among the locals in Vardenfell. Oh, hang on, hang on, there's... Okay, one of them just attacked me. And then I was about to say did a spell on me, but no, I just sobered up for a second. The guy had a loot on him. For some reason, yes, this bard decided to jump me. When, like, his friends at the college were completely fine with me being here. Well, that was bloody weird. And okay, best as I can tell, yeah, the structure in the tower itself, that's just a great big area where, presumably, they do summoning around their giant fiery altar. I can't find anybody else here, so... right, House Telvanni Conjuration School. Okay, from where I am, it looks like, yes, a fairly short hop over to here. I'm going to start on the left-hand side, because they did say the northernmost island, and this one appears to be more northern than the others. Like, the others are slightly further south, so we'll start there and work our way across, though, yeah. This one I'm a bit suspicious of, too. There's, like, something indicating there might be a path leading up to my destination. Though looking at the description, yeah, slay a giant nature that has taken residence near this island, yeah, the folk may be on one, the target on another. Okay, coming up on island number 1 here. We're looking for, yes. Well, I was about to say a house, then again, Mad Hermit could mean cave, anything, so... this looks like, a bit of a path. Mosey in this direction. And if we run into trouble, yeah, just give anything a big old whack with my hammer, though, should really, John, be breaking out your new destruction spells. Like, this is why you made them. You need to be doing more destruction. The Mages Guild and House Telvanni, sooner or later, are going to get annoyed at you for... Okay. Now this looks like a good hermit shack to me. Right, weapon away and... big head. That rings a bell. You were in Oblivion, weren't you? Also... okay, random Tower of Chairs. Right. If I were to, like, say to you, I'm here for a fork, how would you feel about that, big head? You have come, I see you serve the master, he is good to me, you have come seeking, tell me what you will find, and, your journal's been updated. Well, I'm looking for, yes, a giant bull netch, Grandpa Netch, a lovely fish, floating, he has no eyes, but he sees you. He comes to visit, brings me cake to share, enough for all. Tip your hat, he knows you're there. Straight out of my door you will find him, straight through my door, into the other places. Okay, suggesting maybe when I go back outside, I'm not gonna be where I was when I came in. Things might be about to get weird. Also, can I have, like, the fork? So the fork, it sings to me, oh yes, sings like the rocks sing. Songs of weeping, songs of leaping. Do you weep, stranger? You've come to take it. Will you take it? Then will you weep? Weep like the rocks. It is here, take it. Take it if you will, take it if you won't. Singing or ringing. There we go, it's... oh. As much as it's not very good, it's worse than not very good. It literally drains my magic to use it as a constant effect. Right, so that's presumably only if it's, like, equipped, but... okay, so I don't have magic anymore. That's not a thing. And it only does, yeah, like 2 to 3 damage. Which is not great, because I'm not sure how much health bull netchers have, but presumably more than 2 to 3. Still, I can maximise that damage by making sure I'm doing thrust attacks, so... okay, I'd be given, yes, a deliberately rather hard job here. Now, back outside, he did say it was going to be, like, you know, nearby, just outside, so okay. Step up top here. Have a look-see roundy for anything net-shaped, because I'm not seeing him right now. Ah, here we go. My journal seems to know better. I should be able to find it on an island to the east of here. Right, as I was anticipating. Okay, well, there's no reason to, yes, have that weapon out now, because that just means I can't do anything, including water walking. So, right, mosey eastwards, check the islands one by one. Bare minimum, yeah, Netch are pretty easy to spot, all things considered. They are giant floating gas bags who move around a lot, so, yeah, shouldn't be too difficult to spot the lads. All we need to do really is, yeah, go up to every island that's floating around this little archipelago, and then, yeah, get up top, and from there, have a... oh. Well, I see something. Problem is, yeah, are you the correct one? Because I can see 2. And giant was mentioned, and yet, you know, these two look about the same size to me. So, please go away. Naff off. Leave me alone. Okay, problem number 2. They're possibly flying too high to be stabbed. So... okay, I feel like this entire mission is Sheogorath playing a very mean prank on me, because, okay, you could just get out the way too, mysterious diseased mud crab. Yeah. Do I need to levitate up to these guys in order to, 1, ID them, and 2, actually do flipping damage? Okay, use my new Steel Blade of Heaven just to get up top here. So, you're a bull netch, so that's mostly correct, but you, sir, are you like a flagged as giant? Because if so, it could be you instead. Giant bull netch, right, so you're my target. Thing is, can I, like, you know, get him to come over to me? Okay, activate this. Am I allowed to, like, stand on top of this thing? If I'm, like, allowed to stand here, that would be acceptable, so... okay, well, this is truly ridiculous. How much health do you have, just out of interest? Am I about to start dropping to the ground? I might do, you know. Okay, bare minimum. Hang on. We got all that booze earlier. Do booze. There we go. So that's going to get my strength up to 177. So that should start multiplying this damage out. So basically... so I just miss. Am I... how am I missing? How precisely are we missing? It's a giant bull netch because... hang on. Hang on. What type of weapon is this? It's a short blade. I'm very bad at using short blades. So, okay. We're going to need to activate Berserk so I'm capable of hitting him. So just activate that and... no. There we go. I'm now I am berserk, but I've also fallen to the ground. Brilliant. Just, okay. Congratulations, Sheogorath. I feel like this is an excellent bit of trolling right here. So, okay, get my thing out. Get my thing out back here. Okay. Now go back over to my stabbing fork. And now get up there. Get that out. And now... How am I not stabbing him? How is this not working? I'm currently under the effect of berserk, right? I've got fortify attack, 100 points. Am I stabbing him in the wrong place? Do you not... I'm literally inside him. And I'm failing to stab him. This is all highly embarrassing. Can the fork hang on? What the cock is going on here? Okay, what I've done is I've tossed a throwing star at him to begin the fight. Okay, now I can hit him. For some reason, I wasn't able to start the fight with the fork, but also I'm losing the fight. But I think I can hit him in the tentacles. That's good. The problem is I can't heal because also I think my berserk's worn off, hasn't it? Berserk's definitely worn off right now. Yeah, I'm back to being terrible at, like, everything. Okay, I've got a plan for cheating, which is, what if I summon something that could attack this thing for me while I'm standing nearby, poking it with the fork? Like, would that be acceptable? Okay, my Flame Atronach is doing something. I'm going to attempt to assist, but... Okay, this is a slow, difficult fight. I think he's taking fire damage over time from the Flame Atronach, but I am losing this fight, which is marvellous. But, if we're lucky, keep going. It's about even. It's pretty even, and I can't heal because I've got no cooking magic, and I've got my fork out. The fork is out. So just keep on, keeping on. Just keep trying to attack him. If we're lucky, I don't know whether I'm going to get the killing blow. Is this going to be a problem? Who got the kill there, me or you? The game is satisfied it was me. Brilliant. Okay, with that done, given a yes, I need to return to Vivek. I'm happy to, yes, recall to Balmora, not least as I've got some good stuff to sell at the many stores there. Here you go, sir. One throwing star for you. And take the opportunity to just do up my armor. And with the greatest of sadness back in the Mages Guild, my Telvanni helmet is going on the ground for the time being. And while I'm here, right, that trick I figured out at the Fighters Guild last episode, oh, Ajira, I think me and you have got some business to take care of. Because you are a shop, and also a trainer, and also you really like me. Let's just, toss some gold at you to get you up to 100 Ajira. Because right now, she's only got 800 gold. But what if you were to give me, lots of alchemy training, which I do need because I'm kind of out of, health potions right now. And presumably, we can keep doing this for some time because, alchemy's kind of your entire thing. You should be very, very good at this. It's going to be some time before I catch up to your skill, Ajira. Put all that together, we've now got Alchemy 41, and a very good intelligence level coming up next time. And my dear Ajira, that, 3 grand I just gave you. How about you, oh bloody hell, I don't even need to give her all of the dust. This is beautiful. And with that in hand, now it's just a question of, snipping around the many bars of Balmora, and looking for anybody who's selling at a very, very low price indeed, large amounts of flipping potion material. 15 and 15 for, barely over 40 golds. Wait to get my stamina back. Give myself a tiny bit of, lovely, lovely, sexy luck as well. And now, created. I just created 3 in a row before I failed. I'm actually genuinely creating potions more often than I'm failing. That's ridiculous and I love it. I think what I've got there is, 9 and 4 for 13 potions of Restore Fatigue. Pretty good potions too. Each worth 63. Like, every individual potion is worth about as much as the ingredients for the whole bloody lot. All I need to do now is find, a reliable source of restore health things. If I could just find someone who sells a large amount of restore health ingredients, oh, we would be golden. And yeah, right now I know of 3. Wickwheat, cork bulb roots, and marshmallow. And I feel like, yeah, the marshmallow and the wickwheat, those are going to be the easiest to find. I just need to find the right farm and shop, and then, oh, we are going to be golden. Anyway, that's enough getting excited over sandwiches. Let's mosey down to Vivek and see if, yes, the reward for this could possibly be as good as the helmet, because bloody hell, the helmet was good.
I see you have completed my little errand. Well done. Perhaps you've gotten a taste of madness as well? Do not believe madness to be a curse, mortal. For some, it is the greatest of blessings. A bitter mercy, perhaps, but mercy nonetheless. Give me the fork of horripilation. I believe I have something more suitable for your needs. Go now. Remember what you have seen.
So okay, we've now got the Spear of Bitter Mercy. So, alright, this is a spear. Does up to 60 damage, not bad, not as good as what I've got, but not terrible either. Looks kinda badass, I won't deny. Though, irritatingly, yeah. What it is not a constant effect, but instead a spell that needs to be cast. So, if I do that, I gain Reflect, and also I summon, yes, Daedric Elvis Presley here. So, honestly, the spear I could take or leave, but the ability to summon a Storm Atronach at will, given, you know, enchanted weapons just recharge automatically over time, that's not bad, you know. And the weight is only 20. That's not terrible, like, yeah. Judgment of Veloth, that's cooking at 96, so, okay. We'll keep you for now, but in a perfect world in the long run, yeah, I'll just get better at conjuration, and then I can summon my own bits and pieces. That's the danger, of course, with any enchanted weapon. If you start relying on it, then you're not actually raising the appropriate skill. Then, you know, you're never actually gonna grow as a character. Okay, so we got ourselves, yeah, some really bloody good loot in hand by doing all of that, and I think I know where I want to turn my attention next, and that is the main plot, the Blades, because, yeah, Caius Cosades, he did say, hey, pop back in later, check in with me. That was several weeks ago. Caius, you magnificent bastard, it's good to be back, and, right, I figured this might be where we were going at some point. Ashlanders, their dreams, their stories, that's been coming up a lot, so, right. A fellow in Ald'ruhn named Hassor Zain Sabani, an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes, find out what he likes, and get him a gift. Give it to him, and see if he'll tell you about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. So, oh, that's adorable. My mission is figure out what this guy likes and get him a present, because that's just, you know, a culturally acceptable way of introducing yourself to an Ashlander. Okay, so as the crow flies, yeah, Ald'ruhn looks near, because it's the same distance away from Caldera as Caldera is from Balmora, and that is a nice, easy, straight road, done in a matter of moments, but, okay. Giant mountain ranges, I'm guessing, meaning we've got to find the right place to cut in. And then again, I know for a fact I've seen signs on the road, yeah, north of Caldera. So, pop on the boots of I can't see but I'm bloody quick anyway, and yeah, let's mosey in that direction. Here we go, just beyond Caldera, same junction where I met that orc, who's probably still hiding around here by the tree, in fact. Yes, indeed, sir, you are a master of hiding, well done. There was a sign, right here, pointing down this road, Ald'ruhn. So, okay, this is presumably leading into, yes, that slightly rocky road, where we had to kill my best friend, Mr. Salt, because he was being a dick to that witch. Though, slightly confusingly, yeah. The next junction along, we've got the path to Ald'ruhn on the main road, also Buckmotha Fort, and Margan. We can also get to those exact same locations the other way, going the back route. I have no idea why I'd prefer one over the other, so okay, we'll go in this direction. There's also, yes, a fort somewhere around here, and Margan, which no one's really mentioned to me yet, but it's around here somewhere. Though, alternative plan, what if I just, like, went the more direct route? Like, I feel like, you know, these days I am capable of dealing with a little bit of off-road nonsense. So here we go, we're already moving in the right direction here. Honestly, there's not been much in the way of, you know, trouble. Or indeed, steep rocks. I've just basically pointed at Ald'ruhn and started walking, so, okay. I feel like the road may have been a bit, you know, modest and whatnot, though, hello there, buddy. Someone out in the middle of nowhere, meaning either you want to be murdered or alternatively, are you naked? Why are there so many naked people on the road in this game? It's weird. You'll speak with me now, or you shall feel the bite of my axe. When this enchantment wears off, Hyacin Deep Raid will shed some blood. A foul witch has given me some enchanted disease, leaving me rooted to the spot. She called it Witch Wither. Foul temptress, I had been her escort, she was a lovely woman, friendly, you know. Then the damned witch had sorcelled me, we sure that's a word, I'm not 100% sure that's a word, Hyacin, leaving me at this spot, nearly naked, to display my shame to the world. Hyacin Deep Raid is not accustomed to being mocked, stranger. I shall paint the ground with her entrails, and, okay, I feel like potentially this is like, you know, the same witch we dealt with earlier. And at this point, I'm starting to suspect that she's actually just got a thing for stripping Nords naked. Like, I'm getting suspicious I should have been on Mr. Sot's side. So, because I definitely don't know a spell to deal with paralysis, yeah, I could choose the option to bring him a potion, though. Does this count as a disease rather than, you know, paralysis? Because if so, you could just have this right now, and job done. And away he goes, though he's still naked. Okay, what did you just give me, by the way? Because I'm pretty sure it was a hat, and that's unfortunate because, I tell you what, under the right circumstances, that might be useful. Like, you know, if you're running up against a Frost Atronax, 30% resistance to everything they can do, that's not bad. Why are there so many naked Nords in this game? It's bloody weird. Anyway, back on the road, and yeah, I feel like this is not leading me in the right direction, so, okay, back out into the wilderness here, just over the top, because honestly, these are not difficult rocks to climb, so, right, down in this direction, I could definitely walk safely. I say that, I definitely just sort of fell and slid a bit, but we should be almost at Ald'ruhn already, this is fine. And here we go. I'm seeing something in the distance right there. That's like, what is it? Redoran or Velothi style architecture. The one that looks kind of bony. I quite like it, it's kind of cool. So, right, straight across the wasteland here. Honestly, not much going on here. Nowhere near as bad as some of the wasteland I've seen, though. Okay, then I fell down a bit. My acrobatics are not that amazing, it turns out. Maybe just like, you know, take a slightly... There we go, that's better. And it looks to me like we have made it back to a road, and that'll be, yeah, what was it? Buckmoth Fort over in that direction. Don't worry about that, though. Presumably, these stones indicating the entrance to Ald'ruhn. Right. It's been a bloody long time, but we finally made it here. So, okay, the architecture is very similar to Genesis, but arguably even more impressive. Like, these are big old things, like whatever they're supposed to be precisely, and, oh, this is a proper town. There's like, you know, a fighter's guild, and, a mage's guild too, which I already knew because Ajira told me to, yes, go and introduce myself to a friend of hers at this very guild, if I'm remembering correctly, so, okay. This is a proper big town here, there's loads of stuff, and that might be a temple. In the distance, loads of houses, presumably, and bloody hell. Okay, now that's a building with a bit of impact to it. I bloody love it. And yeah, Redoran Guard. That great house running a town means this style of architecture. Now I just need to find someone who could tell me about, yes, this chappie, what was it? Hace or something. Ah, though then again, he's a trader. if we just check the shops, presumably, we'll find the laddie. Oh, and speaking of which, right. So it turns out, yes, the trade district is that giant building I just saw. But it's not a building. It's the shell of an emperor crab. These aren't like, just weird styles of architecture. These are, like, shells of presumably extinct crabs, given I've not seen any around, so, oh, that's amazing. So yeah, these are like, abandoned hermit crab shells, just giant hermit crabs repurposed into, like, houses. And this was like a bloody hell, I love it. So okay, like they were saying, the shops are just outside this giant thing, and some shops inside too. So I just need to find bloody hell, that's a bookseller. And we have got... Okay, right now the wind's a bit high, it's hard to read the bloody signs. Oh, blimey, this is inside the shell. Right. I just love the architecture in this game. This is just so lovely. Okay, I was assuming his store might be in here, because it was mentioned he was, doing well, wealthy, etc. So therefore his store would be in the fancy bit of town. But, unless I've missed something, no sign of him. Oh, I finally found someone in, yes, one of the inns who's actually got this guy as a discussion topic. So, okay, the trader. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. So, okay, I'm in a bar right now, so, right, back room behind the bar, or downstairs reading, suggesting, okay, 5 stars, the red book of riddles. I was about to say, was that going to be the yellow book of riddles that was mentioned to me, but no, Ashland hymns, so, right, presumably this is, yeah, verses collected from wise women of the Ashlanders. So, right, their dreams are supposed to be, like, important for some reason, though a little bit hard to understand by the Luxia effects. So okay, they mentioned a back room behind the bar. I thought this was just like the kitchens or something, but no, it is not. So there we go. You, sir, me and you need to have a nice chat. I see you wish to learn of Ashlanders from me. And what is it you wish to learn? And yes, don't start with the Nerevarine business. Let's instead start with gift-giving customs. So a gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. For strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs, such as particularly useful for traders and travellers. So, okay. Interesting. The test of a gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. We saw books downstairs, so presumably, sir, yeah, you would be interested in a book that's something to do with, yeah, the Ashlanders. And I did see a bookstore just outside, yeah, the giant crab building. It was just here on the left, I think. Here we go, Codus Colonus, a bookseller. Marvellous. So, all we need to do is find a book that's like, something to do with Ashlanders or whatnot, and I'll do no business with one who bears the mark of Zenithar. It's obvious you've sworn an oath you've yet to fulfill. Oh! That is true. Hang on. Yes, those shirts I was supposed to be delivering to the Naked Argonian guy. Thank you for reminding me. I will do that right now. This is fine. There is, yes, a Silk Strider right here. Hilariously, this guy also won't do business with me, even though the business I'm asking him to do is taking me back to, where the stuff is so I can fulfill my oath. So, you know what? That's fine. I could just recall back to Balmora. I really bloody hope, by the way, that these shirts are just, upstairs in the Mages Guild, because if they're not, I don't know where they are. Here we go. Exquisite shirt times 5. I'm so sorry about this. I did not mean to, betray Zenithar or whatever. Here we go, Bevail, I have brought you some shirts. So, he does such fine work and sells them to me for a very reasonable price. He's a careful sort, but that just means smart business if you ask me. Thanks for your help. Here's your payment. So, right, naturally enough, I've got a bit of clothing. And okay, that is Fortify Willpower, but it's not constant, it needs to be cast, so honestly I'm a tiny bit underwhelmed. The point is, the local merchants are no longer spitting at me the moment I step into their stores. So okay, he's got Ashland hymns, but I'm pretty sure I saw that, yeah, in the guy's room already, so he's got that one. And the question is, how am I going to find, you know, something that's actually about the Ashland that he doesn't already have? Yeah, there's the other one he's got, 5 fast stars, but everything else is, best as I can tell, yeah, oh, hang on, Clan Mother Arnisi. Would that by any chance be, you know, say, an Ashlander clan or something? Actually, John, before you buy it, here we go. The book is right here. Problem is, how am I supposed to tell, like, whether this is specifically Ashland stuff or not? Well, there's mention of yeah, like, Daedric princes. Do Ashlanders worship Daedric princes? Oh, we're getting into stuff I don't know at this point. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to buy the 5 fast stars, which he's already got, but he doesn't know I know he's already got it. So, like, you know, it is a well-tailored gift to him, even if it's one he's already got, but possibly, yes, I need to, like, do the rounds to other bookstores and say Vivek, where there's the big one, in order to find a really appropriate book. But we'll start with this one, because we know he likes it, because we know he's already got one. And here we flippy go. Just click a thoughtful gift, and is this a gift for me? A copy of the 5 fast stars. Noble words of noble warriors. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honour your courtesy. It would please me to return the courtesy by answering your questions. So, that's the key. It's the thought that counts, not the actual specific book. So for Ashlanders, naturally, you know, he can't sum up all his thoughts on his people in 1 or 2 sentences, so he's written down some notes to pass on. As for Nerevarine, right. By the sounds of it, yes, this isn't like, you know, a big important central part of their culture. Mostly, it's of small consequence. Only among these guys do its followers have any influence, so okay, most people are in fact suspicious and skeptical of the Nerevarine business, so okay. Now you, my friend, these guys could be of interest. And yes, because they're Ashlanders, they don't have like a city, instead they've got a camp. So they move with the herds, but generally close to the Sea of Ghosts and north of the village of Margan. So basically, yeah, that bit of northern of Ardenfell I was just very nearby to. And okay, the notes are just a summary of what he says in his various sub-conversations, though, okay, of particular note, 2 names. Their chief, and also, yeah, a wise woman, and the seer of the Nerevarine cult. Now you, madam, you've got to be important. And speaking of which, right, my dreams. A wise woman can tease a meaning from dreams, so okay, she might be the one to make me understand what it is I've been dreaming about. Still, having made it to a brand new city, how about we call it a part there? But next time, right, I think we're going to spend a tiny bit of time right here in Ald'ruhn. If only because they've got a Mages Guild, and a Mages Guild I've already got friends within, because Jira did specifically tell me to seek out a friend of hers, so okay, we might be able to do, you know, a little bit more magical work here. And by the looks of it, yeah, there's a lot of other guilds floating around too. So plenty of new missions to come next time. Hopefully, you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Morrowind. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we talk to this person?